my hand accidentally hit the button to turn the phone off. Well, not a button, but the area on the screen. So I was spraying because they had a roach or something that came crawling through here. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Dog, I forgot what I was trying to say. So, oh yeah, 2013 or 14, I didn't know that the gang stalkers messed up my package in the mail. In 2013, I think it was, and I got my twin sister and China. I got both of them like a birthday care package that I sent, and my twin sister acted like she wanted to criticize and condemn and get mad at me for sending that, you know. But I wasn't even trying to sound or be ungrateful for the $40. All I was trying to say was, you know, since she never really did shit for me, you know, and I broke down and cried because I'm like, she finally did something for me. I mean, she finally sent me something for our birthday, finally, you know. And then she lied and said that I manipulated a way to get her to get me $40 and stuff, when she willfully on her own chose to give me $40. I didn't try to manipulate her to give me anything at all. She willfully sent me $40, and I was shocked and surprised at that. And so she, throughout adulthood, she never gave me a penny. She never did shit for me. But she did so and manipulated the rest of the family to you know, bully me out of the student loan money, which I've talked about that before. And so, when you get like over $3,000 a month of guaranteed income, but the student loan money was borrowed, and I had difficulty back because of foster care abuse and stuff. We both had difficulty with assertiveness. But she thought that she could be tough and a bully towards me. And I mentioned before about how she used to, in 2003, she used to come to my apartment complex and pop up at my house, to my apartment, unexpectedly demanding money, and then be manipulative. And if I didn't have money to give her and her husband, Dwayne, would off my Social Security or SSI check, you know, if I didn't have money to give them, then they would get mad, excuse me, and do something like change their number and stuff, or lie on me and say that I stole boxes of cereal out of their house, or they would lie and say I did this, lie and say I did that, lie and say I slept, like my twin sister would lie and say I slept with her husband, and you know, and so me being cornered and not knowing how to fight against it, you know, I was, you know, blinded by fear. And she also would wait till I was gone to college, going to school. When I would go to school, like University of New Orleans, and living in New Orleans Towers, she would sneak while I'm going to school, going to my classes, and then I would catch her in the act of, you know, what is my twin sister doing here? You ain't here for my company. You know, you think you're better than me, and, you know, you're not. I mean, when she got her first place, she tried to keep that secret from me, like try to keep her address. Like, at first, she tried to keep her address secret for her new place to live. She tried to keep that secret from me. You know, and they would do stuff like that, like get mad and change their phone number or block my number because I really didn't. I mean, I'm living off of freaking Social Security, the foster mom taking my damn Social Security check, leave me with the SSI check and stuff. But then when I finally got my own apartment, I was able to have the whole entire $565 a month to myself. And then I had bills to pay. I had to pay the rent and the electricity bill, and I had to pay for, bus fare, like a $50 monthly pass or something for bus fare. I was getting like $87 a month for food stamps and stuff, so, I mean, and then whatever I had left over, they would try to, aggressively bully me out of my money and stuff. So now my twin sister, she ought to know me better than that. She ought to know me to be meek and humble and everything else. But she wants to smear campaign and lie and falsely accuse me of being just no good, trifling, fucked up, and just a demonic monster and a mentally ill beast on the loose. And she'll try to pretend like she's the targeted individual victim and got the whole TI community siding with her. And it's like, if y'all see my damn videos, which they don't even give me the so-called targeted TI community. They make it like they don't fuck with me or they don't associate with me, and they don't even give me the time of the day. And it's like, you see my twin sister slandering me, mocking me, calling me mentally ill. Those are perp tactics. So, I mean, when my twin sister, when she, for Hurricane Sally, she gave me $10 and then immediately demanded a refund. I gave her back that $10. So, just so she can, just for show, like, she'll give you money and then demand it back, just so she can lie and say, yeah, I did help Candy out. And then she'll lie and say, well, oh, I offered my home to Candy, or I did this. Yeah, you'll say, well, you'll act like you want to offer me your home and then turn around and say, well, oh, no, I can't let you over because the foster mom said that I would be stupid if I let you over. Or, oh, I can't let you over because, oh, China said she didn't want you over here. China don't make the fucking rules. And China don't pay no bills. She's living a fucking free life. Like, you can take care of another grown woman, but you have 3 damn kids. 3 kids. You couldn't control them like you're trying to control me. And you couldn't control or take care of them. But some kind of way you can take care of a grown woman that's 10 years older than you. And you got her on the bullying campaign. And China is fucking fake. Very fucking fake. So, my twin sister never even divorced Dwayne. And y'all sitting there talk about Brandy's wife. Well, what, she polygamous now? Because she ain't ever divorced Dwayne. How is China her wife? Or did they secretly get a divorce? Oh, I thought she acted like she couldn't afford to be divorced. But the marriage and the kids and everything was just for show. Fake. Just for show. Just an act. Even though she went through getting married and having the doggone kids. But when the world wasn't looking, she threw them away. But she thinks she got so much power, rulership, and control and authority over me, though. So for this time, she got frustrated, and I knew she had an agenda, and I was trying to question her sincerity because of what she done me throughout the years. Because of what she done me throughout the years, I mean, if she bullied me out of hundreds, probably thousands of dollars, and went back to the family and manipulated the rest of the family members to treat me the same way. And the family saw me as a cash cow and a free ATM, and just was like bullying me out of money and stuff. and I struggled with assertiveness, and had to resort to you know, taking out credit cards, lines of credit, student loans, just for them. And, you know, being scared of, and then when I try to talk to mental health counselors, they would do victim blaming and call me foolish and stupid. And, you know, saying I put myself in a position, I mean, treat me the same way I would get treated when guys would rape me and stuff, you know. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it's like, you considered as the one who's start being petty and starting drama when you speak on abuse that people have done to you. You know, and so, I mean, my twin sister, it seemed like she would lie and manipulate and twist everything. And it's like, even as far back as 2005, before Hurricane, they hit me with energy weapons to force me to cough, as a way to try to make me shut up. So, even like any situation with us being at odds with each other, even far back as 2005, before Hurricane Katrina, or even far back as foster care, by default, they always took my twin sister's side and defended her lies and stuff. And the foster mom would listen to my twin sister, especially after the situation with Lanika from the Crabb family and everything. The foster mom would always defend and agree with my twin sister, and would not allow me to say my side of the story, which was the truth. I was not allowed to have a voice. And when I protested and fought to make my voice heard, that's when the foster mom would falsely accuse me of badgering people. And she would get mad and throw her grandkids' shitty diapers at my face. Like, you know, my twin sister's fucking lying. But you listen to every lie that comes out of her mouth, you would rather listen to. But guess what? Before the situation with Lanika and the Crabb family, before I started to become, like, very targeted, it wasn't until I was 11 years old, in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and the first part of 9th grade, I was the doggone golden child and the favorite. And they were jealous of that. But, you know, I wasn't even fully the favorite because, I mean, I guess I tried whatever I could to get on the foster mom's good side because of being traumatized and scared. And, you know, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to be the best person I can be. It all started from me wanting to be very good, act very good, because I really wanted those Deion Sanders sneakers really bad. But they made false promises for me to get those shoes, and I ended up never getting those shoes. But I still carried on with trying to act good, and like behave well and act good, and trying to make good grades in school. None of that, you know. So the foster mom was like, I'm in a process. Candy's been acting so good lately that I'm in the process of repainting her room. You know, it was like, because at that time I was 10 and 11 years old, and I thought orange was my favorite color at that time. And so it's still one of my favorite colors, but they painted my room like a light orange, almost peach color. You know, because they had classroom 11 at McDonough 26 that was painted a light orange color. And I was fascinated with it. And I was fascinated with it, and you know, I wanted my bedroom to be painted that same color, but my bedroom wasn't painted exactly that color, but it was still orange, you know. And so room 10 at McDonough 26, the walls were painted like a light olive greenish brown kind of color, but all the rest of the classrooms were painted a light pink color, like the brick walls in the classrooms, you know. So the brick walls in the classrooms were painted like a light pink color at like all the other classrooms at McDonough 26 elementary school. So I mean, I had certain troubles in 7th and 8th grade, you know, and but I mean, I wasn't perfect, you know, but me trying to clean up my acting, trying to have better, you know, behavior or whatever. And, you know, even in 7th grade, I had an emotional meltdown. I was trying to be really good in school. And the teacher, Miss Nicholas, in 7th grade in reading class, she tried to give me a detention. And it's like, wait a minute, how you going to give me a detention for having a conversation with the teacher's assistant? I'm not talking to another student. I'm talking, I don't remember what we were talking about, but the teacher assistant, Miss Bradley, in 7th grade at Gretna Middle School, Gretna Junior High. Me and Miss Bradley was telling me something, and Miss Nichols just saw me talking and she put my name on the list for detention, and I had an emotional meltdown and cried. You know, but I tried whatever I could to avoid getting suspended, getting detention or whatever. But I think maybe like from 7th grade on to graduating from high school, one time in high school, I think I was in 6th grade, and I think it could have been that abusive fake teacher, Mr. Fradella, or somebody gave me after school detention one time in high school. Maybe. But other than that, junior high and high school, no detention, no suspension, no nothing. But in elementary school, I stayed getting suspended, getting detention and everything, because I was always getting suspended or getting detention because acting, I mean, I didn't even know what I was doing, you know, with the so-called bad behavior problems, with acting out abuse that happened to me. Now, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know, I was abused in the home, and then, you know, I didn't know why I would do stuff like bite other kids at school and like elementary school. No, you know what? In 6th grade, I didn't have any suspensions or detentions either, really. But so, yeah, from 6th grade on to, yeah. But in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, I was always getting suspended, getting detention, you know, more like for refusal to do classwork or something like that, you know. But, I mean, and then the foster mom more like, you know, forcing us to go to the fake cult Bible class. She kept us overly sheltered, kept us as cleanup slaves. The wage we got was $20 a month cleanup. I mean, labor slave wage of $20 a month. Or at first, we were in 7th grade, and it was $5 a week. And, ooh, and you add that up, Candy, ooh, that's $140 a year. Now, you hear about we being 7th grade at Gretna Junior High and hear about other kids brag about how their biological parents loved them enough to give them $500 for Christmas, plus get a whole bunch of clothes, shoes, get just freaking spoiled. the foster mom, what she would do is give us $100 for Christmas and then try to police and control and dictate what we should spend on it. And then be an Indian giver and take the money back. And, like, you know, she never really taught or guided us on anything. It's like she always just, you know, expected us to have common sense. But she didn't do her, she would have taught her kids. But she just threw us out to the wolves, you know. And if we consider special needs, you know, her biological kids were seen by society as mentally normal. They were 15, 16, 17 years old driving around and getting to be independent and stuff. But the foster mom, like, had everybody stalk and spy on us and report back everything. She watched us over. She had everybody else to watch over us like a hawk and then report everything back, because she herself wasn't really always keeping a close watch on us, but she would have everybody else, friends, family members, fake IDMR cult members, the Masonic Smelly Crab family members across the street. She would have them stalk, and she would pit me and my twin sister and the foster sister Joni, the biological brother Wyatt, Mark, Sean. You know, well, Sean was living with Mickey, the foster mom's sister. But she pit us against each other. And now it seems like, and she brainwashed us, and now it's like as I said, I don't even know if there's any hope to for my twin sister to be deprogrammed. She still got Stockholm Syndrome. But, you know, I mean, for her to be, like, deprogrammed or unbrainwashed, and she's still in that fake IDMR cult, last I knew. And there was a point in time she tried to hide it from me. And then she got mad and gave me a 4-hour, she berated me and gave me a 4-hour narcissistic lecture. She gave me a 4-hour lecture when I told her that I'm no longer a fake, you know, IDMR cult member. And so in 2015, when I told the foster mom I didn't want, you know, I wasn't a member of that anymore, and I'm surprised the foster mom freaking accepted it. But my twin sister seemed like she wanted to emulate and copy and follow, like, try to emulate treating me like how the foster mom would. And it's insane, it's weird, because the foster mom, the way I've said this before, Chris Stokes from, you know, who managed in Hollywood, who managed a lot of the young black artists, R&B singers, Chris Stokes, I call him Shit Strokes. You know, he was like the male-on-male R. Kelly. And then Katrina Tass Askew is like the female-on-female version of R. Kelly. But I heard that this is what they do to all artists in Hollywood. I heard that Prince was abusive to Devante from Jodeci. And then I heard that Devante from Jodeci was abusive towards Timbaland, Missy Elliott, Genuine, and all them. So, and Sicko R. Kelly being abusive towards Aaliyah, and y'all know all that. But, and you hear, you know, Britney Spears being molested by her dad. Let's see, who else? Lady Gaga being in a, you know, relationship with her dad. You know, just everything that God hates. Satanic and inverted, pretty much. So, I've been saying for the past few years that it seems like even though B2K, they were members of 4 in the music group. And Chris Stokes' strategies and tactics of brainwashing and turning, you know, the boys. I heard that he had the boys stalk, spy, and snitch on each other and report everything back to him. And the foster mom expected us to do the same thing. brainwash us. So I tried to do a video in 2019, but it didn't get much attention or many views. But I'm thinking about doing a blog post on how, on some of the topics that I did in 2019, and Starbricker wrongfully got my freaking whole channel taken down. And recently, YouTube reached out to me on me and my twin sister's birthday just to tell me that that account did violate the rules and stuff, and which it didn't, but they be having perps behind the freaking YouTube decisions and stuff, you know, especially if they think talking about gang stalking is ridiculous. So if you speak any doggone truth, you know, you're getting all kinds of trouble, you know. So it's like, so I mean, how it's like Lisa Ruby. I'm thinking about doing a blog post. I thought I did, but I'm thinking about doing an extensive blog post on her. It's like some stuff is too shameful and embarrassing to even talk about, you know. But it's like abusive people, they don't want you to talk about the damn abuse. But Lisa Ruby, she wanted me to tell her my whole life story just so she thinks she can cast out demons and do fake ass deliverance and tell me. And it's like, it's not fair, you know. How am I the one full of demons if I've been abused, you know? And she wanted to try to say, Candy, you don't get it. They put demons inside of you via, you know, abuse and stuff like that. You know, by satanic ritual abuse, they put demons in you by abusing you. So, and she tried to make it like the foster mom systematically abused me. But with her fake deliverance sessions, she mind controlled me all over again while pretending to be a savior and helping. And she was very a coercive, abusive bully and used the Bible. I mean, I really think Miss Lisa Ruby, like, she manipulated me to come down there all the way to Greenville, South Carolina from Los Angeles, California. And she got me down there twice. And with the fake deliverance and stuff. And it was odd because she was old enough to be my mom, but she had her own husband. But me and her never got along, and we always fought like wife and husband, with me trying to resist. It's like she was the freaking husband, and I was supposed to be arguing like the wife, and she was arguing like she was the freaking husband. And then she had her husband, and the husband, it's like she was this tiny little lady who was shorter than me and anorexic looking, you know. I don't know. I think Miss Lisa Ruby was like under 5 feet tall or some shit like that, you know. And for you to try to act like she wanted to try to control how I dress. And it's like, why the hell this lady buying me slut clothes and skank clothes when I want to try to dress modest and wear skirts down to my ankles and trying to be holy and trying to better myself and stuff like that. And she wanted to buy me skank slut clothes and high dresses and stuff, trying to like control everything I did. She used to manipulate and hide the food, control my bathroom trips, and manipulate and set me up to end up peeing on myself and then blame me for it. She would encourage her fake slutty daughter Julia, her satanic slutty daughter Julia. She would encourage Julia to be in the bathroom for 3 hours. Miss Lisa had 2 bathrooms. She let Julia be 3 hours in the bathroom. It's like I had to pee, and then she would get mad if I peed on myself. But Miss Lisa had her own bathroom inside her room, and I was forbidden or not allowed to go in her room at all. You know, but I watched her let other strangers she just met go inside her room. She was the one who did like Trisha, lured me down there. And then she started with the mind control and abuse. Miss Lisa Ruby was a fake TI perp, a narcissistic fake TI perp. But she acted like she had expert knowledge on the foster mom's systematic abuse towards me and faking like she had compassion. This lady had me write like all of my abuses down just so she can weaponize it and use it against me and re-traumatize me all over again. I ended up having worse of an eating disorder. It's just messed up. So I don't want the video to turn into another video. I know I did a lot of talking already. It's now 2:53 a.m. and my battery is at 78%. 78. So if y'all have anything to spare to help me with food, bus fare, transportation, you know, I would appreciate it. And I hope to get some more. Come on, man. I hope to get some more sleep and work on some more writing today. So I'm going to see y'all. Love y'all.